And the headlines regarding Harry this week is, I don't know, allegations that he discussed a half in, half out type scenario with perhaps moving here for a little bit longer and having, part royal duties, part personal duties. But we've talked about this before, no?
We have, and we can actually have this section really, really short. Is he coming back to work as a member of the royal family?
No.
Move on.
Because half and half doesn't work, India, does it?
It doesn't work, and the late Queen, made it very clear that it would not work, and it won't work with the King either. What we are going to see, though, potentially, is him coming back even quarterly now to London. He's made clear that he wants to come back a lot more, and that will be up to his patronages here, the charities here, whether they want him to come as they did in September for the Well Child Awards. So it will be on that kind of a basis.
Yes. Harry has a lot of charities and causes here that he cares deeply about. We saw that in the recent visit, and I think he would like to come back more frequently to see those charities and support those charities. We also know that Prince Harry would like to see more of his father. He said that himself in his own words. He said it in a BBC interview earlier this year. He said it to The Guardian just recently that the focus for him over the next year is his father. And, when he was here recently, he did have that meeting with his father at Clarence House. And I think he would like to continue to see that developing.
But the reality is, Chris, a lot of people have spoken about the time that he was here in London, and it was a little bit like a royal visit.
We said exactly that on the podcast, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago? We also said that we got the impression, just from what Harry was doing, how he was acting, but also from his close aides in this country, he wants to reconnect with the UK. This isn't just about his father. He knows that his relationship with his home country is broken, and he therefore wants to reconnect that. So that's also what's going on here.
Prince Harry's royal rejection, why he'll never go back to his old life. Prince Harry is back in the headlines, as we know, guys, with speculation swirling about whether he might one day return to his royal duties. But let's be clear, despite the noise, the reality is very different. Today we're breaking down exactly why Harry will never go back to his old life inside the royal machine, inside the gilded cage, what his real intentions are, and how this impacts both his family, Meghan, Archie and Lily, and the monarchy he left behind. When Harry and Meghan first announced they were stepping back in 2020, one of their proposals was the now infamous half-in, half-out arrangement. They wanted the ability to continue supporting the monarchy while also pursuing their own careers and independence. The late Queen shut that idea down immediately, making it crystal clear you're either all in or you're all out. Fast forward to today, and some headlines claim Harry has floated the idea again, perhaps living in the UK part-time, balancing royal work with his personal commitments. But let's be honest, that's just speculation fueled by a press desperate for a juicy royal rift story. And let's look at this. How is this going to even work? Let's make sense out of the nonsense. Is he going to leave his family, go and spend time in the UK? It just does not make any sense at all. We can see it. We can see it makes no sense because he loves his life in the US, living with Meghan and Harry and Meghan and Archie and Lily. But why would he trade that for going back to this dilapidated stupidness in the UK, right? Why? Somebody need to just tell me. And the headlines this week, rumors suggesting Harry considered a half-in, half-out return. But the truth is simple. It won't happen. Half in, half out didn't work under the Queen, and it won't work under Charles either. It won't work under Harry. Harry does not want it, so I don't know why they're floating that as an idea. What Harry is signaling instead is his desire to spend more time in the UK for personal reasons. That doesn't mean a return to the firm. It means reconnecting with his roots, his charities, and yes, his father. Harry has always been deeply connected to his causes, whether it's veterans through the Invictus Games, mental health advocacy, or continuing Princess Diana's humanitarian legacy. These are not royal duties, they are Harry's duties. responsibilities he carved out for himself. His visit to London in recent years, such as the Well Child Awards and other patronage events, shows that he wants to stay engaged, but he does it on his own terms, not under palace control. When Harry and Meghan first announced they were stepping back in 2020, one of their proposals was the now infamous half-in, half-out arrangement. They wanted the ability to continue supporting the monarchy while also pursuing their own careers and independence. The late Queen shut it down immediately, making it crystal clear: you're either all in or you're all out. Fast forward to today, and some headlines claim Harry has floated the idea again, perhaps living in the UK part-time, balancing royal work with his personal commitments. But let's be honest, that's just speculation fueled by a press desperate for a juicy royal rift story. And let's be clear, let's reason this thing out properly. How is this achievable? What is he going to do? Leave his children, leave Meghan, be in the UK half of the year, and then go back? What father does that? Ridiculous, right? So from the surface, you know that it makes absolutely no sense. And Harry has autonomy over himself. He has his life. He's doing great. He's making waves. Why? Just tell me why. If somebody can reason with me and tell me why would Harry leave sunny California, sunny Montecito, to go back in dreary UK, dreary British, in those royal palaces that every year you hear it's moldy, they have to refix it. Why? Just tell me what's the motivation? What is the incentive for him to say, oh yes, this is a much nicer deal, much better option? Just tell me. Because maybe I'm silly, but somebody needs to educate me. And the headlines this week, rumors suggesting Harry considered a half-in, half-out return. But the truth is simple. It won't happen. Half-in, half-out didn't work under the Queen, and it won't work under Charles either. And it won't work under Harry as well. Harry does not want that. Harry has not asked for it. He has not desired it. So where is the report coming from? So that's what we need to really clear up when we're reading the news. Is it making sense? Are these people just lying for clicks? What is going on? Because something sinister is happening here. What Harry is signaling instead, as we all know, is his desire to spend more time in the UK for personal reasons. That doesn't mean a return to the firm. It means reconnecting with his roots, his charities, and yes, his father. His father is ill, so obviously we can understand that. And as they say, reconnecting with the people. He's a people's prince. Let's just get that very clear. And he wants to reconnect. It's his country. He knows that his country needs support. And that's why Harry never forget his country. No matter how they try to act like, oh, Harry this, Harry that, Harry has always kept Britain close to his heart. Sometimes I ask, Harry, please stop. But it's his country. You care about your country. No matter how many of us have left our home country, we still want the best for our actual country, the country we were born and bred in. So that is where Harry's heart is, and you can see it. Harry has always been deeply connected to his causes, whether it's veterans through the Invictus Games, mental health advocacy, or continuing Princess Diana's humanitarian legacy. These are not royal duties. They are Harry's duties, responsibilities he carved out for himself. Yes, this is Harry representing the Archwell Foundation, representing what he cares deeply about, what he loves to do. His visits to London in recent years, such as the Well Child Awards and other patronage events, show that he wants to stay engaged, but he does it on his own terms, not under palace control. Another angle driving the speculation is Harry's relationship with his father. Since the king's cancer diagnosis, Harry has made clear that he wants to reconnect. That doesn't mean he's angling for a desk at Buckingham Palace or Kensington Palace. No, it means he's trying to mend the family ties while still living his independent life in California with Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. This is about personal reconciliation, not professional reinstatement. Harry does not want that. Let's talk about why Harry will never return. Here's the bottom line, guys. Harry walked away for his mental health, his marriage, and his family's safety. Returning to the monarchy would undo all of that progress. The institution hasn't changed. The same press machine and internal politics that drove him away are still there. Going back would be like reopening an old wound, and Harry knows it. His freedom in the US allows him to use his platform globally without restrictions, whether it's Netflix projects, Archwell initiatives, or award for their humanitarian work. Like we said, they're getting a beautiful award coming up on October 9th and 10th, where they're showing the Project Health in Mind, things that they have done with social media. They have done a lot. They are doing a lot of work, a lot of the groundwork. We saw where they had the screen, the part screen now where they show the individuals who have taken their life, and at the time when their parents or whatever reconnected with them, or the last time they heard from them. They are doing great work here, and we have to applaud them. So why would he trade that independence for the rigidity and toxicity of palace life? We know it's a gilded cage. Why would he want to go back? He would never do that. What we will see is Harry making regular trips to the UK, quarterly visits, perhaps for his patronages and select events. He'll show up to support the causes he cares about, not to wear the crown's weight again. This balance lets him honor his British ties without surrendering the life he and Meghan built. The life that he and Meghan have built, the beautiful life that they have built, and they are doing great. You can see their beautiful life living. And we're in awe of just how they have carved out their own little space, and they're doing great, right? So, is Harry going back to his older life? No, that chapter is closed, guys. You refuse half in half out. There's no way Harry wants that now. He would not give up what he has. He has such a beautiful, thriving life in California. Why? Just tell me why. What he's writing now is a new legacy, one defined not by palace protocol, but by his own values. And that, in many ways, is far more powerful. Harry's royal rejection wasn't a step back. It was a step into freedom, and that's something he's never going to give up. So guys, that's what I'm telling you. Don't listen to the lies. They're all lies. We know Harry will never go back. Definitely not in the capacity he was in to be William's wingman, walking behind Kate and William as if he's a third wheel. He has a beautiful life, a beautiful wife, a beautiful family. Why would he ever think of going back? So guys, that's what I wanted to bring you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe.